We're going to continue on with the story if we can. I'm going to try to continue on with the class story. There is something called the hate machine, which we could work on, but I don't know. We'll skip any of the heroic stuff for the moment. I'd like to do it, but I kind of want to also continue on in the story. We might come back to it. On what level is it? It's a level 15 task. Both those are in Corbin. Defeat and search Lord Sunder. 2+. I mean, we could give it a shot. I don't know. Yeah, we'll continue on the main story. We'll probably get a few levels up higher on it. It'll drop us down if I remember. It'll scale us down, so we can always come back to it. Do a little visit to Korriban. Let's check into our story at least first. Let's see. I haven't double checked to see if they do the same thing with the heroic +2s that they did with the flashpoints, and see if they give us sidekicks anymore in those. So I have to do a double check. Ooh, there's the mailbox. We don't want to worry about that. Kimball's talking to me, but I'm not sure exactly what he's saying. Hold on, I'm going to actually lower the sound a little bit. Hold on. Let's see. Or I'm going to turn it there. I'm going to actually lower the effect sound again. Just a little bit so that you guys definitely can still hear it. But not hear the sound effects a little bit. Let's turn that down to 30%. Let's do 30%. Apply. Ambient's fine. Ambient is perfectly fine. And hold on, let's turn it up a little bit. Let's turn it up just a little bit. Now that we turn that down, I imagine that you guys should be able to hear it still. So, whoop. It will do that loading whenever I check. Whenever I give it a look, it's gonna do that a little check. Whoop, there we go. Whenever I do all the, we'll call it the editing with the stream, man. Okay, there we go. Okay, we can do a heroic mission, but we're not going to worry about it. We're going to not mess with a lot of the heroic missions. At least for a while. We might go back and start doing a whole bunch of the heroic missions all together. Like in a line. Oh, there's a Yozisk. Maybe the heroic missions level up to us, so maybe that would not even be a problem. Okay, let's just run by this. We're not going to bother with anything that's too under level for us. And this pass allows you to travel safe area near your objective. It may even just teleport us there. Yeah, we'll worry about the heroic missions later. We might have to just have like a whole heroic episode. I'm not sure who the guild is yet, so I'm going to put no. For the moment, if we'll call it, just because I don't know. Because no one's around me right now to actually be able to invite me, so I'm not sure. But it could be one of you guys. I don't know. Which would be cool if it was. I caught, but just in case, I want to play it safe and because the way I see it is if a lot of people probably. I know you guys watch me, but a lot of people probably don't. Heroic area. We're in a heroic area. Oh, it's probably because I can fly. Yeah, I could probably take the spaceport speeder. Let's take the spaceport speeder. We may have to run, but I want to see if we can take the speeder. At least, to give it a shot. Because we had a lot further to run otherwise. But the thing is, other than you guys who watch me, I don't know who knows that we're streaming this, so I don't want to get... I don't want to have someone not know that they're on a recording. Or I want to keep it toned down, I should say. I want to keep it toned down so I don't get a ton of people who don't know I'm recording on a recording. If they're running by, then that's okay.
Enjoy your stay.
But if they're running by or they help us out in the mission or something like that, then that's okay. But guild stuff, I want them to at least know what they're getting into. Because I think this one, they did a huge server merger, and I think that some of the RP communities came to this one, Starforge, I want to say. So I don't want to mess with their fun, so to speak. And ruin the RP if it is RP guild, but it could just be a normal guild. I don't know. Happy we could take the speeder though; it's a lot quicker. We actually should have gotten a speeder in the mail. In fact, I haven't even checked. Speaking of the mail, I haven't even checked. I'll have to check later. Oh, here comes. Oh, we're passing by it. Oh, and there it goes. Oh, okay, it moved our quest. We got a lot of stuff out here. Because I know at one point I wanted to do possibly Sea of Thieves, but the risk of now Sea of Thieves had a really cool thing where you could actually get rid of people's names, and I really like that. Or it doesn't so much get rid of their names. What it does is
Destination.
Let me go up here.
Enjoy your stay.
It actually replaces their names with little stream friendly names. So that way, if someone absolutely ruins your night, they don't get called out on stream. By that I mean is like if someone especially in Sea of Thieves absolutely decimated all your stuff, right? Nobody would come back and try to get them later. So I'm one of those streamers. I'm not so much worried about myself. I'm more worried about I'm more worried about someone seeing someone else, and we're caught. And them not knowing they're recorded. So if you're running by, if you see Deodorous running by and you don't want to be on, if you don't want to be on stream, you can feel free to still clear, or if you want to run by and get your name on the screen if you see me, you can just run by. But I tend to try to avoid if I can, so that no one wants to target anybody. Whoop.
The dark side.
I think that the hold on.
I sense you will go far.
Where is this? Ah, here we go. I was gonna say, is it the red one or not? Hold on. Let's check something real quick. Not. Okay, sound does seem like it's going okay. Let's check something real quick. Okay. Before I go in, I want to make sure the sound's working all right because this is probably gonna have talking. Okay, sound does seem like. Oh, the sound! It's going double. Before I go in, I want to make sure. I want to make sure the sound's going all right. I don't want to spoil the story because I've been messing around with it. So we'll see. Oh, there we go.
Are you acquainted with a big, ugly, half-machine Dark Lord? He had a message for you.
Damn Scotia. What business has he going behind my back, speaking to my apprentice? Trying to intimidate you, no doubt. Wretched monster. More machine than man and dangerously powerful. Ever since I arrived on Drummond Cast as an apprentice, he's made every effort to stand in my way.
Ustaiknians an parana, rahitis ni aino.
Kimball makes me think of...
We cannot even begin the search for Tulakhod's ancient power with Scotia's rattling breath on our necks.
Kimball makes me think of, it's starting to make me think of, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character. I think is it Butch or Dutch? I don't remember what his name is in Predator. In the movie Predator, he's like, he can be killed. He can, if it bleeds, he can be killed kind of thing. And we have to stop him, so we're stuck. We should kill him. We have to stop him.
There must be something we can do.
Yes. Yes. There is something we can do. Or rather, something you can do. You are going to kill Scotia for me.
No problem. Or what? Now this is funny because we say okay. we're partners in crime, so we'll say we're the diplomatic one. So let's see.
Finally, a challenge worthy of me.
Yeah.
That is precisely the attitude you'll need. I cannot be tied to Scotia's murder. Brazen power plays make the Dark Council nervous. But nobody will believe that a mere apprentice could defeat Scotia. It's impossible, and that's why it will work.
Because we're deep down, he's still the power-hungry guy. He's really diplomatic. He's not going around killing a bunch of people. But Deodorous, he wants to be in charge, and he thinks he can get it. So he's a little bit narcissistic. We'll go with that. So, and you can take it easy. Pleasure, instructions. We'll do my pleasure.
The impossible is my speciality.
So it seems. I've begun to piece together the puzzle for Darth Scotia's destruction, but some elements have yet to fall into place. Out in the jungle, a group of slaves has recently revolted. They were working on a colossal statue that has since gone unfinished. I believe Scotia is hiding something of great importance near this statue. Get the archaeological plans to the area from one of the slaves, and contact me by holocommunicator.
In bizo ze waitai spila presin kretai. In bize e wanata atragata indais.
Did we just slap his hand? It sounded like we slapped him. Let's go and accept, yeah. Oh, he's doing something. Do we still have the... Oh, marker power. We need to use that. Let's go ahead. Keep running. We should be able to get some more stuff.
Shall I instruct you?
Static barrier. A bunch of a speeder piloting. We don't have the ability to get speeder piloting right now. I think. Oh, no.
I sense you will go far.
I pressed something. I pressed something, so we're going to avoid that. Let's keep running. They got like a TIE fighter kind of, or I guess our Imperial symbol thing going on here, which is kind of neat. I don't know why I said TIE fighter. TIE fighter's square. But they got that Imperial symbol thing going on in the city, which is pretty nice. Or in this building, I should say. It's always fun. We really wants us to do war zones. I'm going to actually lower these for the moment, and we're just going to follow along. Alright, we'll call it. Just so you guys can get a good look at the city. I imagine many of you probably, if you're watching this, my guess is that if you're watching this, you've probably played the game or are currently playing the game.
Destination?
Not entirely sure. But that would be generally my guess. So I imagine most of you have already seen the city. But it's really cool if you take a look around. You can see it like over there. Probably gonna get some people car sick, but I should take a little look around. It's really neat. There's a lot of quests in the city. I really should have waited to here and actually run into the city. Yeah, let's run into the city and check it out. Maybe it'd still be neat if a lot of you haven't. My guess. That's my guess. As a lot of you have probably seen it. In fact, I think most games, so I tend to be, if I see someone else playing a game, I tend to buy the game or I already have the game. Normally, if I'm not interested in the game, I don't tend to always watch it, unless it's like a game that I'm interested in the story, but I never want to play. But that's so rare. That's so rare. If I want to play something, if I want to know something more about something, generally I'm going to either play it or have played it.
7 brutal, bloody murders. 7! And the killer is allowed to walk free? Decent, law-abiding citizens, loyal servants of the Emperor are being slaughtered. And what do our security forces do? Nothing. I've seen the killer myself, but the authorities say I don't have enough proof. I demand justice.
From me? You could say from me. Calm down.
Why are you yelling at me?
I apologize for raising my voice, my lord, but these murders cannot go unpunished. Not when the killer is so obvious. Several days ago, I spotted a bounty hunter following people seemingly at random, but pointing a strange device at them. The descriptions of the murder victims exactly matched the people the hunter was following. He's behind these brutal killings, I know it.
You'd say evident. Okay. We'll say how interesting.
I admire any killer who leaves her faint a trail.
Ah, but he didn't elude detection, my lord. I saw him, and now I'll make certain everyone knows his name. I followed the killer this morning. Saw the filthy alien skulking into the Mandalorian enclave. Someone called him by name, Redigan. This bounty hunter must learn the Empire doesn't tolerate alien scum like him killing its citizens. He needs to be punished.
That was one of those situations that it's like, oh, let's say that's interesting, and he's like, oh, definitely interested in that guy. I admire anyone who leads the trail. I was like, not exactly what I thought I was gonna say. a little more enthusiastic, but actually, not actually that too crazy far off of. Actually, you know what? That's, I think, close to the Starfighter gear that we get from the Empire. I might mess with that stuff if I have it in my bank. I think. Oh, accept mission. No, this is PvP terminal. Are all these PvP terminals? Oh, Stronghold Commissioner. Oh, okay. Hold on. We'll not worry about that because that's all different kinds of quests. Let's run up to the Central Taxi since we don't have to leave town for this one. And while we're doing the taxi, I can double check the sound. Probably best time to do it.
Destination. Enjoy your stay.
There we go.
Destination.
Okay, it sounds like it's going all right.
Enjoy your stay.
The sound doesn't seem like it's too crazy. It sounds like I'm really low. Sometimes. Okay, it sounds like it's going all right.
Enjoy your stay.
The sound. Okay, so it's still a little low compared to me. So I'll raise it up a little bit. Just so be prepared if you have it really turned down. There we go. Turn it up a little bit. It's not terribly low, but that should make the voices somewhat close to mine.
I've got a shuttle to catch. You mind getting out of my way?
I'm your execute. Okay, hold on. In a hurry to leave.
Fleeing the scene of your crimes, Rennigan.
Just my luck. 10 seconds later and I would have been off this blasted planet. You've been listening to Wrightson. Great. Listen, I didn't murder anybody. I was just hired to tag some random citizens, that's all.
Pretty strange job.
You didn't ask why you were hired to tag random people.
I got instructions, not explanations. Seemed harmless at the time. I had no idea my clients would kill those people. I was hired by a group of Sith to organize games for them. Didn't realize what that meant until bodies started piling up. When I confronted them, they laughed. Said Sith have a birthright to hunt lowlives. It's like a sport to them.
Okay, so remember, our character comes from, I think we'll call it, the background for the Inquisitor is that they were a former slave that got put into, because of their force sensitivity, got put into the slave academy, not slave academy, the Sith academy. They got lifted up into the Sith academy, and I know that, and we're going with the Deodorous is really sore about it, so.
No good can come of this.
Sooner or later, there'll be a witness to one of these killings. I don't want to be around when that happens. I'm in over my head, and too many people are watching me now. So I can't even leave. I need help, and I'm willing to pay for it. You interested?
Okay.
Tell me what I can do for you.
I just want this problem to go away. And I only see two ways for that to happen. Either get rid of the loudmouth pointing fingers at me, or end that sick game the Sith are playing. Now,
we're going after the Sith. Because remember, even though Deodorous, he's not necessarily the nicest character in the book. He is diplomatic, and he also doesn't like anyone that would invalidate him getting power. So if they think that they can kill whoever they want, that invalidates him. So he's got to teach him a lesson.
I think your clients need to find a new hobby.
Works for me. I'll have a plan that'll get them so good, no one will have to worry about fallout. Take this hunter tag. Use it on Sith acolytes all around the city. The acolytes will become my clients' new targets. Don't worry. I'll make sure they survive. Come back when you're done, and I'll pay you.
Ready for departure.
Any more? We could. Oh, just go down here.
Enjoy your stay.
So that should have been a lot better sound-wise. And even if they're a little louder than me, that's fine. I just don't want the. Actually, I'll turn the game sound down a little bit more too. Not game sound, but the sound effects. There you go. Just because I want the voices, but at the same time, the lightning can be so much louder than my voice. So now I think we have to go tag acolytes, right? So they're just around the city. Is that it? Yeah, they're just around the city. So we gotta find them. We can't just rely on. Okay, apprentice Froon. Okay, hold on. We can actually. It's gonna be in this little thing here. One additional mission tracked. Where is it? Sport. It's the one called Sport Hunting. Let's get rid of the Warzone one and Group Finder one. Ah, there we go. Can you use on him? Nope. Not the right kind of apprentice. Gotta find an acolyte we can actually throw this on. Since they're all around the city. So they could either be in the cantina, they could be anywhere. I'm gonna run outside because my guess is they're probably not gonna be in the cantina, but I could be wrong. Oh, they may have been up too, so we're gonna do a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit of a hunt. It could be in the cantina. Could be in the cantina. I'm not seeing anything in the cantina.
Daga ay wisandans ni namans for isis bi jandans amin.
No, I'm not seeing anything in the cantina. Oh, hold on. Imperial Noble.
Elegant slave stock.
Aren't they? Imported direct from Ryloth, Lostrani branded.
Oh, we're
I
gonna run
suffer
away
any
from them.
best.
They're got. Let's go ahead and get this. There you go. Ah, then run through. Where are these guys? I would have thought it would have kind of been a little easier to find them. We're looking for acolytes. We're looking for Sith acolytes. Where could they be? Oh, maybe they're these statues? Took some damage from that. That's okay. Are you an acolyte? No? Yes? No? No, you're not. Oh, are those really deep? No, they're really shallow. I wonder where these guys are. Oh boy. You're one. There we go. Just shoot you in the chest with that. Keep running. Gotta be around. More be around. So they look like kind of like that guy, I guess. So they'll have the little training saber on their back, I guess. We're getting too far away? I think we're getting too far away. So we need to run back around. It doesn't matter if finding them. I wonder if they just reset. Because if they just reset, I could just keep shooting him after every so often. No, they don't reset. Oh, there's another one. Shot him in the back. I think they're all around this area. I want to say. Yeah, they all are. We ran into the mother load of them. And they really like that statue. You gotta think for obelisks, I guess. Or guys looking down. I guess. Such an inspirational statue. Look at looking at the ground. Where is? Okay, I don't see any more. Maybe we have to find some more somewhere else. There's appearance designer, so maybe they'll be the appearance designer. Let's run over that way. See what we can do. Oh, there's another acolyte. We're gonna snipe him. We're gonna pew him from a distance. Where's the farthest we can pew him from? Pew! Got him. Gonna shoot him from a distance. Oh, hey, it's that guy. It's the Kelrin? Whatever his name was. From one of the flashpoints. think everything turned out really well with that flashpoint, though. Fine. Let's go. Let's get past these guys and head back up. We want to do this before we do the other quest, just because we're already here. Might as well.
Destination.
Let's head back up. And while we're heading back up, I can do a little quick check. Yeah, I think we're doing good. You're going to get really familiar. I think we're all going to get very familiar with this onslaught. This onslaught screen. There we go. Loading screen. Okay, there we go.
My clients already ambushed one of the acolytes you tagged. Wish I could have been there. Attacking Sith is a major crime, even for other Sith. I sent the authorities an anonymous tip to watch the acolytes closely. When my clients jumped the ones you tagged, they were arrested and executed. Best work I've done in a long time.
Oh, we can say me too. You were very clever. Or, let's say me too. We'll take some credit. We're a little narcissistic.
It was a pleasure.
Glad we could work together on this, because I sure didn't want to fight you. My loudmouth friend ought to shut up, now that the killers have been caught. That should make life easier. Here, take these credits. Couldn't have pulled this off without you. See you around, friend.
Oh, that's really cool. We made a friend, Renegade. We made a friend. And Kim Val liked that, despite the fact they didn't like some of the earlier choices we made. Ooh, let's run over and... I don't know if we got them this part yet. Okay, let's go now. This is where the bounty hunters, I believe, go for a lot of their story quests.
Destination.
At the foot of the Colossus. So, at the foot of the Colossus, collect archaeological plants. I think I want to say that you have to go to the Tempest one.
Enjoy your stay.
We'll go here first, and then we'll see if we need to go to the Tempest one. I want to see if we really do need to go all that way. Do another good little panoramic view of the city. We're gonna give you some establishing shots while we're flying around. I feel like every found footage horror film, that's basically what someone's saying. Let's get some establishing shots. I see a monster, but you know what? That's just scenery and background. It's not a big deal. Okay, yeah, that definitely need to go further. Okay, let's... Oh, okay, hold on. Where's the...
Destination.
Yeah, carry us over there.
Enjoy your stay.
Don't want to use up all the time just running. And we got plenty of money to use. We got plenty of money to just... We got to throw away at transportation. We're not holding out, I think. We don't really have a reason to, at least. Let's watch it be like, oh, we need a bunch of money later on.
We will Jinguris.
There we go. Oh, did we get it? There you go. We got it. We also use that as a transport, but, you know, not necessary. Heroic mission, I'm not going to buy... Well, I'll get it.
Mi punawa, tuipi tute bak batra, wonga wonga.
So I'll read that out. So welcome to Drummond
Aka noya choski, noyo kachuso te mate chichoya. Ukili, baklunki na atapumpa, pushuda.
Okay. Should I be intimidated? What's the challenge? Let's say that. So what's the challenge?
What exactly does this entail?
Aka noya choski, noyo kachuso te mate chichoya. Chupolo, awona kopotomte tak makechisa. Kiko ubakili, wata bunga dunko, putoga wata.
All right, so it's simple as go and beat him. Okay. Okay, so sounds.
I'm giddy with anticipation.
Havachi uta kuga huta nupri da bumba ula. Ni umpi putamala, bedwana nibochi chichupa gumba.
So he's basically just giving us a bounty to kill his friend.
Junki, faguta ji uta vukise.
Is that what I'm getting? Are you telling me that you're friends with this guy? You're really big friends, he's your buddy, and you think it'd be real funny to send me, someone out to go kill him? Some friend. Bort Norman. We got some friend. Big credit, sure. I'll turn down a fight, or else
I suppose I have the time.
Chiho lukuta, chubu ikatsfu, undole. Bafupa giwanta humpa, muli rabamba hula.
He's sending mixed messages. Either he's sending me out to go absolutely get destroyed, or he's sending, or he's hoping that his friend gets absolutely destroyed. It's one or the other. Whatever it is, it's not good for somebody. Oh, are we gonna even? Uh-oh. I think this is not some where we can run through. Is it? No, I think it wants us to go through that road. Hold on, we'll try to go through that road. Try running for a bit. We zoomed real in. First person view. We made Deodorous kind of short too. So it gives him like a little, like he's got a good center of balance. He's really, he's a good sense of scale of everything. There we go. I think, yeah, it's just running along this path. And oh, a mission too. So it's good we didn't try to fly anymore. We wouldn't miss the mission. Oh, okay, so we got it right in here. In this tent? Is that just going to be a...
Exactly as reported. A Degree 6 revolt, population equivalent to the Deodorous uprising on Zilior. Subjects occupy a moderate radius of jungle. Good. Good. Welcome, apprentice. Your timing couldn't be better. I am Lord Drow. When the Empire encounters resistance on its conquered worlds, they call me. I'm here to end the slave uprising on Drummond Cass.
Looks fun. Wow. Let's say we're diplomatic. So let's
Welcome to the Imperial capital, my lord.
Just the right tone of obedience. You'll be an excellent asset here. The situation is this. A Sith Lord was constructing a colossal statue of himself in the jungle. His slaves revolted and armed themselves. The Colossus remains unfinished, and well-armed slaves now control the jungle. An embarrassment for the Empire, but an opportunity for me.
We could get a little bit defensive, but I don't know if that's gonna be. I don't know if that's gonna be pro or against an opportunity.
What can these renegade slaves possibly provide you?
Test subjects, of course. A means of perfecting my techniques. I'm testing a toxic weapon, a poison called Quell. Its victims experience a prolonged state of agonizing pain before finally dying. The victims' allies are so horrified by Quell's effects, they lose their wills to resist. At least that's what I intend to prove.
So what would Deodorous do here? So this is a little bit of a conflict for him because he generally doesn't like anything that goes against where he comes from, right? But at the same time, he's not necessarily Mr. Nice Guy, so it's kind of... Victims are so horrifying, they lose their will to resist. At least that's what I intend to prove. You're good at this, disgusting, or one important research.
Sounds like a worthy cause.
Yes. Cowing the masses is a complex art. It requires a great deal of fine-tuning. I need someone to introduce a controlled amount of Quell into the slaves' water supply, so that I can determine the proper dosage. The work is dangerous, there will be armed slaves everywhere, but your success will be well rewarded. What do you say?
We're gonna... So, see, he's a little bit conflicted, so he'll do it. He's doing it for the research. He's not doing it for anything
My duty
else.
is my life.
Superb. Then let's get started. My assistant, Sergeant Slarin, will recommend the correct dosage of Quell and give you a supply. See him at the research tent.
It might give us an option, because I didn't see much options in there yet, so there might be an option further on in the quest. Typically, in something like this, I imagine an option being around.
If I know Lord Drow's tastes, which unfortunately I do, he sent you for the quell toxin.
I'm helping him put down the slave revolt.
Do you truly understand what he's asked you to do? What if I told you this experiment is pointless? That past studies have shown increased suffering has no impact on the speed of surrender? This has nothing to do with accelerating the end of a rebellion. Lord Drow simply takes perverse thrill in gratuitous suffering.
Okay, so you've sold me. I think I'm going to be helping you. You've sold me on the idea of switching. He's about efficiency. For the last person he didn't want to sabotage because it was actually, they knew it was good stuff. Like, they knew the research was working, but they just wanted to discredit him. This guy's saying that the information is that it's not working, and he just wants to hurt people. So we're going to go with, does he know how you feel? Nothing wrong with that. Or are you putting me to sleep? We'll go, does he know how you feel?
I'm sure Lord Drow wouldn't appreciate these comments.
Don't get me wrong. Lord Drow is very good at what he does, but he lets his personal bents impede our efficiency. I want this assignment over with. The faster this rebellion ends, the faster I'll be reassigned to more important work. Serving Lord Drow's bloodlust has stunted my career. If not for his inefficiency, I'd be a captain by now.
Now we're on his side, I think, here, because we're all about Deodorous is all about efficiency. Deodorous is all about efficiency. So I think he's kind of getting behind this guy, and also I imagine he's not really 100% bent on gassing a bunch of people that he kind of came from. So
it just seems like a waste.
I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm looking for an ally. Lord Drow's dosage of quell toxin will have slaves writhing in agony for pointless weeks, during which this area will remain volatile. I've prepared a dose that will kill the slaves efficiently, which is better for the Empire and for me. Will you deliver my dosage instead?
Let's end this revolt efficiently and kill off these renegades.
Wonderful. It's the right thing for everyone. Well, almost everyone. I'll give you a maximum dose of quell toxin. Inject it into the slave camp's water filtration systems and see Lord Drow afterward.
So Deodorous, bad but efficient. Bad but efficient. That's how we're going with it. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's what we're supposed to go for, right? Oh no, that's a career skill thing, which we actually haven't messed around too much with. I might need to hop onto a career thing and actually try to learn some career skills, so that I can have. I haven't played Deodorous off stream, really, so. There's part of me wants to possibly do the busy work off stream. Another part of me wants to go, well, I just won't have Deodorous do it, since he's mostly for the stream. So it'll be neat to see which one I kind of end up deciding. But right now I'm a little bit conflicted. But you probably won't see him doing many career skills, because the main focus is for you guys to enjoy kind of getting a feeling for the story, kind of getting what kind of the idea of the game is, and kind of even if and for some of you who haven't played the game yet, to kind of for review purposes, kind of learn whatever you might need to learn. Hold on, reserve tank. Is that bonus? Let's get rid of crafting trainers too. Get rid of conquest, crafting trainers. Let's get rid of all these heroic from these. Contaminate water filter. Let's actually get these guys, because we've actually not been shooting anybody for a while now. See, this is the first person we've actually fought this episode. First people. I may have fought one person or something like that, but we haven't fought a lot of people this episode. Mostly a lot of story, but I'm all good with story. Oh, we need to kill a bunch for the bonus. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of decimation here. Okay, let's get him in range. There we go. Chain lightning will get a boost. There we go. I'm not sure if chain lightning, even boosted, is worth it necessarily right after that. If it's only one person left, I have to do the math on that one. Guy running around with lights. That's a Sith Marauder, right? Oh, he's helping us out. Thank you, guy. Thank you, guy. Or whoever you are. There we go. Caught. Let's go ahead and run by here. We need to kill some more of these workers. I think that there's some more. Some of them just walk around alone, which is not going to help us get to 30 anytime soon. We need to kill the groups. We really, really need to kill the groups. There you go. Oh, is that it? Okay, no, we got this one here. We actually get affection with Kimball just from fighting these guys, I think. Oh, he destroyed this one. He destroyed it. I thought it was helping me out, but I think he snatched the objective. Well, that's fine. I don't mind. Maybe he was helping us out, but he just grabbed the objective thinking we didn't need it. We can always wait. Besides, we still need to kill a bunch of people. If we're just going through and just like, decimating the camp, aren't we technically getting rid of the problem? Oh no, that was an objective too, and we just stood there. Missed it. Oh, come on. Get ready. Oh no. Oh, that's a safe. Oh, we don't have slicing though. Gotta wait for. Oh, are you waiting too? You in line? Here, let's Kimball. We gotta get in line. There's a line. There's a line here. Okay. Okay. Now gradually move up. I don't know how to walk, but okay. Now it's our turn. No one skips in line. It's our Deodorous' turn at we got to poison the rebels, okay? It's about time. It's water filter echo, okay? Hey, no double dipping. You already were here. go away. Oh, okay, there we go. Everybody gets to do the poison once. There we go. We have only one left, I think, right? Or no, we only have to do the filter, but we still need to destroy water tanks, so... Oh, okay, let's wait by the filter. He's already destroying the tank. And let's get in line. Let's make an orderly queue! Oh, he's coming! Don't skip in line! No skipping! No skipping! I get we're Sith! And skipping is kind of our thing. Oh, he's doing it! He's trying to do it too! Oh, actually, maybe we can both do it. Oh. Okay. Alright. That works. Thank you. He helped me out earlier. I don't know. Did it work for him? Did it not work for him? I don't know. Orderly line. We're caught. It's like get the League of Evil, which essentially says, well, I guess to some degree are not quite directly, but basically League of Evil, right? Still have we're caught. Still have to have some decent rules about no skipping in line. If someone skips in line, nobody gets the benefit. What is it? Immanuel Kant, I think. We're caught where it's like if the maximum of the action. Throw some philosophy in there. That there would be, like, for example, lying. If everybody lied, there'd be no point in lying, so you might as well not lie. Because by lying, you're encouraging other people to lie. And then no one will believe anybody, so lying would have no benefit. So lying all the time, lying 100% of the time would be a waste of time. I think that's, like, if anyone's going to make a villain in something, having them have some concept of that always helps. Always helps. Oop. Let's go ahead and do... Take out these lookouts. There we go. We got a sentry. We also need to keep an eye out for these water tanks. So there's one over there. Oh, there's a collaborator. There we go. And stun him. Shock him. Oh, 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 we did something. I like the, I kind of like that one. Probably means it reminds me of like the, what call it? Oh, the last of the original trilogy whenever the Emperor's shocking Luke. It makes me really think of that. Okay, let's knock him off for a final hit. Okay, no, he didn't knock him off. I would have thought it would have been fun. Let's go ahead and take that. I kind of want to use Crushing Darkness on someone. It's probably not all that helpful because we're not really, because we're really the lightning-focused character. But just for fun. Change it up. Whoa, Kimbo! I don't know what you said, but it must have been mean. I wonder what he's saying. He literally could be running at them saying, "This person I'm with is absolutely a moron," and I would have no clue. I wonder if they do have like a list somewhere of all things that his call-outs actually mean, or if he's just speaking a gibberish language. Like he's just saying stuff. They went to the voice actor and said, "Go to town." I think it's equally as likely as oh, hold on, we can actually knock them off. I want to do that. I want to knock them off. What? Oh no! I was trying. We tried. Hold on. Oh, we won't be able to. Well, we tried. Oh, I think we got all the people we need to get, actually. I don't think we need any more people. I think we can actually just destroy water tanks then. So let's go to the water tanks. Let's see. Oh, oh, my chance. No, my chance! Spoiled by falling through the floor. I was like, I could get him. Now's my chance to knock them off the cliff. Okay, hold on. Might be a crumb down crashing on top of them. Hold on, hold on. This is my chance. Hold on. Do I have my chance? I'm gonna do it. Whoa! Oh, it wasn't the last hit. And he kind of landed on a rock. I'll knock him down like a pit or something. Kind of landed on a rock, but it was kind of cool. Sometime I'm gonna be able to knock somebody down a cliff and kill them with that maneuver. At some point. There will be a time in which that is possible. Until then, I'll just go with this. Lightning bolt. There we go. Whoa, boy, we were moving our ability. Destroy that. Okay, let's return. I'm guessing the guy's not going to be super happy since they're going to all die super quick. But his research was bunk, so... One other guy's research was legitimate. This guy's research was bunk, so I'm not worried.
I don't understand why it didn't work. I was meticulous with my measurements. Those slaves must be more fragile than I thought. The Quellu put in their water supplies, killing them outright.
It's not all bad. Or we do.
You can't have a slave rebellion with no slaves, right?
True, but I still feel I've missed a golden opportunity. All my research is now useless. Oh well. You did as I asked, and your payment was not contingent on the results. Here, take your credits and go. I have a great deal of thinking to do.
So we did a solid for our, we're caught. Oh, where's what do those do? Binds on a, oh, it's a holocron. I think that goes into one of our hands. They look exactly the same. Endurance, power. Endurance, power. Is there a difference? Healing an ally, healing an ally? Or performing damage? Hold on, this effect only can occur every 20 seconds. A 30 chance to grant mastery stat or a power stat. I forgot which one affects my abilities. Character sheet. Okay, we got... Come on and let me know what... Mastery or power? So mastery seems to be our important one, right? Force damage. What does power do? Force damage. What? Both do force damage. Is there a diminishing return? Force critical damage. Force damage bonus. So 202, and I get 40. You know what? Mastery seems to be the important one. So I'm going to go with Mastery. His power might be for something else. Because it also does melee damage and healing power. And we're not really I'd say, a healer. We are definitely not a healer, in fact.
Afragiban.
Let's just throw on all the better equipment. There we go. Anything we're missing? No, I think we're doing good. Oh, we lost our hooded robe. We lost our Sidious look, but that's fine. Actually, hold on. I can change that, can't I? Isn't there like a cosmetic additional outfits? We do not have enough credits. It's 20,000, really? Outfit 1. Oh, there we go. Let's go with this. There we go. I like that. 600 to build. Okay. Anything I don't want. I want to change. Can hide head slot, but that's our helmet. Oh no, that's the. Yeah, we're gonna hide head slot because I don't care so much for that. Commit changes. Ah, there we go. There's that Darth Sidious style look I'm going for. Okay, let's run. It's funny because when you think about it, one thing I never quite understood was what was the like one of the things I both liked and also was always confused. So Darth Sidious was one of my favorite villains in the original trilogy, just because he's just a bad guy who wants to be in charge. He just wants to be in charge. When you really think about it, that's what made him, I think, and that, even in the prequels, I enjoyed Darth Sidious or Palpatine's character. Because the guy just wanted to be in charge. And I'm like, if you're making a villain, that just works so well. Because it explains off a lot of some of the stupid stuff villains do. As well, he just wants to be in charge. Why does he want to be in charge? Because he's got to if you go with the Nietzsche thing, you could argue it's a master morality thing of where they think that by being in charge, they're right.
Enjoy your stay.
Or something along those lines. Not by being in charge, they're right. Or that by being powerful, they need to perpetuate what's powerful. I forgot exactly how it is, but he had like two different kinds of perspectives. I'm not a huge fan of Nietzsche, by the way, purely because master morality is probably the closest thing I think to probably getting to where you're making an authentic evil bad guy if you start getting into Now he even didn't like it. I'm not a fan of Nietzsche's whole perspective, right? So if Nietzsche thought it was rough, and Nietzsche's pretty rough, then I think both of us can agree it's pretty rough. Actually, in one of the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic games, they go over that. They have Kreia, which is like Kreia's a Nietzschean character, and they play up the Jedi and the Sith as Sith being master morality, and the other one being the other morality, right? Whoop. Which the name escapes me at the moment, but basically one's about if you one kind of it was supposed to be all that being weak is what makes you good, and the other one's being powerful was what makes you good. Whereas Nietzsche morality is just being whatever you can be, the best you can be without relying on people, but also try never to do a good thing to actually be a good person, because Nietzsche wasn't about that life apparently. That's the hardest time I had with that. That's the hardest time I had with Nietzsche. Let's talk. Okay, you're getting some philosophy lessons. You're getting some philosophy lessons from definitely not a philosopher. And someone out there's probably like, he's misunderstanding Nietzsche, but You know what? Nietzsche ain't here to disagree, so we'll talk to Heroic Mission guy.
Hey, my lord, right? Not sure about my propers with you folks.
Seeing as how you're already killing slaves and causing a fuss, how'd you like to make a pile of credits?
I do love credits.
That's what I like to hear. Let me give you the lowdown. So Darth Valron is on the Dark Council, and his apprentice, Lord Ket, wants to advance, so he starts building a giant statue to his master. But Lord Ket doesn't want his master to know, so he brings in slaves from off-world. Slaves rebel, and we get this mess.
Okay, so what do we...
I assume you weren't hired to tell tourists the fascinating tale of the slave rebellion.
Here's where it gets
Gimbal
complicated.
like that.
Lord Ket wants to save face, but secretly. He calls in me and my mercs. By the time we get here, the slaves have captured some giant industrial drills, and they're getting ready to bring down the whole giant statue. Our best team goes in with explosives to blow up the drills. Slaves kill every last one. Got a pile of credits for anyone who grabs those explosives, hooks them to a giant drill, then fights off slaves until the explosives detonate.
I think it's because stories inherently are very tied into it, since there's no since they're not real, since the characters in stories aren't real people. There's no real consequences from their living or dying in real life. So ultimately everything devolves into a Nietzschean argument. with we got a Nietzschean argument. Oh, let's check something real quick. Because it just becomes to where the bad guys are bad because they just want to be in charge, right? At all costs. And the good guys are in the middle. And then the good guys have people on their team that want to get rid of the bad guys, but are held back because they're what do you call it? Because by being good, they somehow can't do what they want to, what it's necessary. Like by being good, they're not inclined to helping the main character. So some reason that always becomes what it becomes, like in narrative, because it's devoid of the real life consequences, and also there's an artificial conflict involved. So if you want to be if you want to write a story, it's very. I'd look at
My
philosophers.
Lord? Look at them out there. They're like animals. Hundreds of slaves with no one to command them and without a thought in their minds as to what to do with their freedom. Like I said, the slaves are animals. But we've noticed strange behavior in the pack. And my superiors want to know more. Some of the slaves are killing each other. We don't know if they're mad or hungry, desperate, or if there's a faction of slaves who've turned on the rest.
You've been observing them. Give me your best guess.
I don't really know. Who can fathom the mind of a slave? We know that the killings are
our character was
ritualistic.
one.
The murderous slaves come in the night, stab their foes, and paint themselves in blood. If you could investigate, catch them in the act and take them down, maybe you could find a clue to their motives.
I'll see what I can do. But I remember what it was like being one of them.
Ah, yes. Yes, my lord, of course. Look for any slave who's turned on his peers. With luck, he'll lead us to answers.
Okay, so let's go, and I think at that point it's like, oh crap! I just I was went on a whole line saying went on a whole limb there and just kind of insulted to happen to be the one Sith who was formerly one. Where do we gotta run? Oh, that's to recover the explosives. We'll grab it. Sure. I don't think that'll put us on a rough spot, will it? Oh no, we have to go all the way down, don't we? Let's sell the junk. Actually, I think we have actually reached our
medical attention.
Peril, sell junk. I think we've reached our time limit. So, but yeah, Star Wars kind of as a whole kind of went with that. That's why like some of the Jedi are kind of like, or some of like the Jedi and like Rebels or Resistance or whatever they're going on with we call it, kind of have been playing like where they've been always playing the heroes kind of in the middle of the two. Originally, I think it was like the original thing with Star Wars, there was good guys and bad guys. So it was non-Nietzschean in any way. It was totally divorced from it. It was white and black, right? or black and white, whatever. There's judgmental and prejudgmental thinking. There's a whole bunch of psychology things, but there's like stuff like that. But either way, so there's like basically it was one way or another. There's no gray. People who had blue lightsabers and green lightsabers, good guy. People with red lightsabers, bad guy. And they're evil because they want to be in charge, and that's it. The other people don't want to have someone tell them what to do, so they're the good guy. Pretty much everything past the original trilogy, the Jedi have kind of been more of it's gone to a Nietzschean thing, to where the Sith are master morality, right? So the Sith haven't really changed all that much. But then the Jedi have become the other one of where they are, I think it was like servant morality or something like that, of where they don't like the other one because the other one is dangerous because they're powerful and stuff like that. And so they're kind of like policing everybody, whereas the good guys in the middle, and sometimes both, So that seems, I don't know if that's intentional or just what. But that seems to be the way they're going with it. At least that's what they kind of did with KOTOR. With the second one. Not the first KOTOR, but the second KOTOR. Like, if Kreia wasn't an analogy to Nietzschean thinking, I don't know what it was. Literally, the Jedi try to kill you at one point because you're too dangerous. Okay, that's a little bit of a spoiler, but if you haven't played, it's years old of a game. KOTOR 2. They literally turn on you because, you have too much power, so I have to get rid of you because by being powerful, you're bad. So, if that game wasn't about a Nietzsche philosophy, I don't know what was, but not a proponent of Nietzsche philosophy, definitely, because it's, it works in fiction, I guess. Just do not carry it to real life. It goes a little wacky. It goes wacky because sometimes you can do a good thing for somebody. This is what Nietzsche never thought of. I could do a good thing for somebody and it not cost me anything. So what we leave off today with is a final message of you can do something good for somebody and it not cost you anything. Have a great day. I hope you guys had a good one. I hope that inspires a selflessly good act today. I don't know, it's late in the day, maybe tomorrow. Or just on vice versa, splurge a little bit on yourself and don't beat up on yourself just because you feel like you're having a good day. So either way, have a good one. See you guys later. Thank you for watching. All right, bye.